So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling. Great chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
He's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And the volley. Terrific save by Abbiati. And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Konate gets it away. Goes for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was going to take something. That wasn't it.
Hernandez. Amrabat. And it's Hakimi. Bellingham. Fernandez. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Retegui was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Hernandez. That has not gone well. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Pressing high and with purpose. Hernandez. Oh, some tackle that. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He has found the way through. And he's managed to get rid. Under an awful lot of pressure.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Gerrard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gerrard chooses to go cross-field. It's a good run down the right. He's found the way through. Shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's come to nothing. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Konate. That has been slung wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bellingham. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Ruben Dias calmly anticipates. Konate. Ruben Dias. And it's Timber. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's managed to get free. Might be danger here. Oh, shooting chance! And it's a goal! And that is goal number 20. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Miami are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to... It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Trossard tries to pass it through. Oh, what has happened here? Amrabat is there, and he'll try from distance. Tremendous from Gerrard. A finish right from the top draw. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
Al Hilal restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Griezmann. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. And the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Griezmann has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Fernandes! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's the end of the first 45. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Al Hilal get the second half started.
Be good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
That's good running with the ball. The ball's gone astray. Konate. Ruben Dias. Hernandez. And it's Bellingham. Griezmann has it out wide and in space. Good claim, no margin for error there. Abiati defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
Amrabat. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Amrabat. Mbappe is onto this. Retegui. Now, what about a counter-attack? Gerrard. Gently done. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. He is through here. He's under a lot of pressure there. Al Hilal can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Griezmann. Gerrard. Hernandez. Gerrard. Now it's Retegui. That's destined for the flank. Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Aims beyond the defence. Chance for a shot! And it's in! And they've got their lead back. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
18, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Good ball, good take. It's Griezmann! Griezmann! Becoming a modern great. He's got himself an absolute peach. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that really is so impressive. So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Hernandez. Bruno Fernandes. Now, can they get him away? He's having a shot! Trossard. And it's Timber. He's got away. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Griezmann looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Out towards the flank. Serginho. He's looking wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now that looks a decent ball. Serginho. Played out to the left flank. Now Trossard. No, he refuses to take the bait. Time for a change in personnel. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Mbappe. Number 9, Griezmann.
It's Hernandez.
Number 15, Bellingham.
He has a look up.
Number 22.
He's having a pop.
Coming on the field.
Oh, he's been caught and he's following up. And that's a tidy finish. That was a given. It always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Just one in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
And he's picked it up out wide. And a header! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball
Substitutions
again
taking
and
place.
give it another crack. I would.
Now it's Alvarez. Bruno Fernandes. That's tidy. Bruno Fernandes with the delivery.
Minutes has been indicated.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Modric. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Shifted it to the flank. Hazard venturing down the left. Hernandez. Distributed tidily.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then.
That would be a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks and corners.
Put it all together, and you've got one of the finest strikers of his generation.
Exactly.
Mbappe! In he goes again! Oh, he's done it! They willed it, and it happened! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And that is the beauty of it, and at the same time, the sheer cruelty of it.
That really was intense stuff, Peter. Just overwhelmed their opponents with their level of intensity and the high tempo of their play. Sure, the winners took many risks along the way, but they were rewarded very handsomely.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, to you. We have here, there's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started.
One of the best in the business when it comes to playing out from defence. He can spark quick counters.
And it's been given away. Fernandez, real chance! Goal, Argentina! And And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Buriram United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Alvarez aims beyond the defence. Shot a goal! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Great defence. Bellingham! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Point-blank header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Argentina leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Mbappe. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the counter is on. And it's Bellingham. And he has kept it out somehow.
Unai actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Mbappe powering forward here.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he...
And it's Messi. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Bellingham. This looks promising. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Buriram United have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Mbappe, he's through. Goes for a shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
He is through here. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Gakpo. Now it's Mbappe. Fernandes. Well seen, saw that coming. Gakpo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bellingham. That's a shade optimistic. Hernandez.
And it's Bellingham.
Searching pass he's played there. So much time and space here. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A landmark moment for a player of grand significance, his 50th goal. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Argentina heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Tries a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And here's Alvarez. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Hernandez. Paredes. Turns back here, probably the best option. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Argentina looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. So straight. He's having a hit! Fernandez. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. Paredes. Alexander-Arnold. Haaland. Great ball and he charged, surely! And a neat finish. He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Paredes. For Messi. Hernandez. That's a lovely, neat pass. Hakimi. Tries to dink it through. Good ball, good take. That's not going far. And here's Haaland. Messi. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Big chance! And he's stuck it away. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fernandez going forward. Spread to the right. And he welcomes it in. Messi. Well, they can break here. Can he get it through? Tchouaméni. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Gakpo. And it's Paredes. Bellingham. Now it's Gakpo. He's got away. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he's found a way, shapes to shoot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Alvarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cambio en Argentina.
Argentina have their third corner.
Número 8. Número 22. Número 15.
Oh, greatly!
Número 20.
Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Número 11. Número 7. Número 9.
And it's Griezmann. And the through ball. Now there's a fine ball. And he's straight offside. Messi. Bruno Fernandes. Into the last quarter of an hour. Tries to thread one through. Unahi in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal.
It's Griezmann! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's having a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Serginho. Pass somewhat off target. And it's made its way to him. That's good running with the ball.
Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Bruno Fernandes receives it in a good position here. Now, what about a counter-attack? Vardiol kept his eye on it, and he's there. This is a promising build-up. Unahi, he has found the way through.
Argentina can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Griezmann. Unahi. I think we're just about done here. And Unahi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's had it taken off him. He's a sharp little ball here. Paredes. Haaland, who's set up one goal so far. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Paredes. Now it's Yamal.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Hernandez. That's that, the end. Argentina have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was...
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Unahi powering forward here. He's found a way through. Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Argentina with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. It's a loose ball. He's having a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well timed, excellent interception. Ruben Neves. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. So much time and space here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, this looks sharp. Really fierce, close defending. This ended up in no man's land. Makaleli. Now it's Yamal. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
There's the shot! Oh, what has happened here? It's been shipped out wide. And he cuts out the supply. Vinicius Junior. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's good play. And it's Hernandez. Serves up across. And that has been cleared. That's really well cleared. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's a shade optimistic. Messi. Now it's Griezmann. That's going wide left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Paris Saint-Germain really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Yamal. Oh, some astute defending there. Unahi. He came in hard, very hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Looking for the run. Unahi. Fernandez. So what can they make of this? And here's Messi. Griezmann. Thinks about the shot. Pass somewhat off target. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pings in across. Terrific effort! But he's left disappointed.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there.
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Fernandes. And Unahi.
Showing good feet.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And it's Fernandes.
Now it's Griezmann. Played out to the left flank. Ruben Neves did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Kubasi.
Silvestre. He's got away. And that was very necessary. And here's Yamal. Messi. And here's Mbappe. Now he's running away. Stones.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get onto this? That has not gone well. That's it, 45 minutes up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Et merci d'accueillir nos joueurs sur le terrain.
The second period is underway.
Argentina are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Silvestre is onto this. Has a look and plays it forward. Argentina can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Oh, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Yamal.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Very nicely done. Oh, the ball's run loose here. They've got a corner here. Tries to pass it through. That's going to go a long way. They get a throw in. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. That's very neat. And it's Amrabat. And here's Griezmann. Griezmann! It's bounced back off the post. Not a bad try by any means.
Attention, changement.
This is their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a good-looking delivery. And he's taking no chances there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Alexander-Arnold. Hernandez. That's going across goal. Silvestre gets it away. Argentina perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
A big, deep breath. Oh, he's missed it.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Casemiro. Unahi. He can run onto that. And a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Argentina clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Messi. Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get free. Now it's Griezmann. Threads one in. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, there's a probing ball. Driving through. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And that's a throw-in. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Changement.
Puyol. Now it's Rashford. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Mbappe.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's on it. Can he get away? Rashford.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Fernandes.
90 minutes gone and nothing to show. Mbappe. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's Bellingham. And we're done. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like...
Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. Monaco have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Azar. Amrabat. And it's Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hakimi finds himself unceremoniously floored. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yamal, great vision. Over to the right flank. He is through here. He's on it. Can he get away? So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Azar. Sends it crossfield. Yamal. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Tries to pass it through. Nicely weighted ball. He's free, he has got space. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Griezmann. That's tidy. Still goalless. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Unahi. Yamal. And they can counter here. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Spread neatly. It's a promising position. Now it's Mbappe. Real chance! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pressing high and with purpose. Alexander-Arnold. Serginho. Pacho for Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And Yamal. He has found the way through. That's a good foray he's making. Yamal's cross. And he's heaved it away. Pacho does really well to win the ball there. Spread to the right. Unahi. Unahi running with the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Griezmann. Messi. Messi! But he's left disappointed. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There will be a throw-in. Unahi. It's a searching pass. Van Dijk can get it clear. It's just beyond his reach. Messi. Ødegaard. Serginho. Rice. And it's Messi. Played out to the left flank. And it's Azar. He's picked his way through to Messi. Griezmann. Unahi. Looking to play him in. Van Dijk. And that brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. We're on the move again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too
He's had a shot! And that's in! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Argentina have fired themselves in front.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Serginho makes the interception. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Yamal. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, that is one way to stop him. Griezmann. Unai. Played out wide. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's rising! And that's a tiny finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Argentina, with this 2-goal lead, they're certainly looking much the more assured side. Now it's Mbappe. Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And he's intervened well there. Yamal. Oh, it's come loose. Amrabat. Unai is being harried and hassled.
Peter, I can't stress enough the need to get to this fella quickly. They can save themselves a whole lot of hassle.
And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. He's having a pop! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 13.
Argentina choosing
Número
to
34.
make the first change.
Número 22. Entran número 5.
Argentina
Número 11.
perhaps contemplating their
Número
next change
14.
here. Now it's Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Unai.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Unai has got himself a free kick. Argentina have opted to make another change here. Alvarez to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Número 7.
looking wide. Azar. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Rice. And it's Ødegaard. And he's picked it up out wide. Hazard stood his ground strongly. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Looking for the run. Unahi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Well, that pass isn't the best. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Rice. It's a really well-measured ball.
That's going in strongly.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Now, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
And it's Rosicky. That's a shade optimistic. And he can clear it away. And it's lofted. Terrific effort! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Rice. He's found a way past. Oh, this is a... Oh, shooting chance!
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Unahi, good ball, good take. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Argentina clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Azar. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Monaco have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Rosicky. Rice. And that will be it. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. So there's Frank Lampard, an excellent 2005 for both club and country, his most productive season so far. And on top of it all, named his national team's outstanding player 2 years running.
Yeah, and it's not hard to see why. He's been England's most consistent performer in the bid to qualify for 2006. And he's delivered in the big games against Poland and Austria.
And that familiar expression on his face rarely changes, does it? Absolute focus. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Kaut, and he's been shifted off it. Nesta. It's Lampard. Son Heung-min. Inzaghi receives it in a good position here. Raul, and he's in on goal. Chiesa. Now, what about a counter-attack? Ferdinand with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Punched away. Deftly away. Cafu. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Rudiger. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. It's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung picks it up out wide.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Cafu. And he is dashing away. Chiesa. Now it's Chiesa. Here comes the cross. And that should get the job done. Son Heung-min. There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Let's a look and place it forward. It's Inzaghi! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And that interception was Inzaghi! Off the post! Count! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Son Heung-min. And it's Davids. Lampard, the man we've all come to watch. Now it's Chiesa. Well, no joy this time. Robson. Robson. Tries one from range. Well, now, and Park Ji-sung! Perilously close. Vieira. Now it's Chiesa. Arsenal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's a promising position. Cannavaro attempts a clearance. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Davids. This looks promising. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great ball if he can get there. Inzaghi! No, just not quite. Played into space. Son Heung-min gets into a good position. Robson. Pass somewhat off target. Turns back here, probably the best option. This is a promising build-up. And here's Chiesa.
There will be
some
1 minute
astute
at a
defending
time.
there. Spread it left. Great vision. Raul. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, the goal attempts are coming thick and fast, but so far there's nothing to show for it. I think the manager will be pretty happy with his team's performance. He just needs a little more craft and guile.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides. Substitution on the field. Number 21. Filippo
So, into the
Inzaghi.
second half.
Coming on to replace him
Well,
is
both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping.
Tries a shot! And he's done it!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And it's Davids. Donatoni. Nicely spread. And it's made its way to him. Dani Olmo. Davids does really well there. He is strong. It's counts! Now that is commitment to the cause. Leicester getting this one clear. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min proves just a little bit too strong. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cleared away. In with the challenge. And now they can spring out of defence. Dani Olmo was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Lampard! In he goes again. Oh, good finish. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and again! Son Heung-min. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played.
He's having a shot! Vieira. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
Ferdinand. Coming on the field, number 15, Rijkaard. Number 24.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Hansen.
He'll try from distance. Andrei Shevchenko, the great Ukrainian goal machine. He's got himself an absolute peach. And the comeback is complete. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Arsenal with the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. So a couple of front-footed alterations here. A pair of forwards entering the field.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting. We'll see how it develops.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Dani Olmo. That's going wide left. Swings in a... He leaps for it! And he's stuck it away! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible, and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
In progress.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's...
Quite a game this, all square again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shifted it to the flank. Donatoni crosses it in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And this is Shevchenko. Son Heung-min! But he's left disappointed.
Son Heung-min is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Looking to play him in.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Davids. Distributed tidily. Now it's Cuadrado. And this is Lampard. Now it's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Stood up well to him there.
Has been indicated.
And it's Cuadrado. Now it's Shevchenko. Good ball, good take. Up Jisung is looking to influence the game from out wide. Pass is just off target.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Serginho. He's picked his way through. Varane tries to clear. Showing great feet there. Tries to dink it through. They've got a corner here.
Substitutions taking place.
Arsenal making further changes here and in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Your reflections then, Jim?
Miami can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Goal!
Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta takes a shot! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Dani Olmo, great defending, strong and determined. Played with finesse. Now it's Park Ji-sung, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's fabulous. Knocks it into space. Shot a goal! It's a goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Drogba. Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. That's going to go a long way. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Out towards the flank. Gerrard. In towards the back. Bullish header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
He's having a pop! And he has kept it out somehow.
Lamine Yamal is offering a right.
Corner number two then. Mexico have the chance to go the other way. Rafael Varane is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Bellingham. Yamal.
This is the time you need that pace.
Dani Olmo picks it up out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking for options for movement. That's the keeper's ball. Tries to pass it through. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can clear their lines. Mexico are looking to go forward now. Bellingham. Oh, good spread. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Gerrard, never out of the action for very long. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Serginho looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now it's Drogba. Now he's running away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Donatoni. Very nicely done. Oh, shooting chance! And he nearly went all the way.
OK, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
Now it's Yamal. He's got away. And the through ball. Drogba. Hangs in a cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. He's a sharp little ball here. Great vision. Yamal gets into a good position. Nice control. And no, he's seen through all of that.
Has been indicated.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And it's half-time. So your views on the first half?
Miami clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Well, that was a gem of a half. Remarkable on all fronts. The difference is 2, but still, all things are possible.
Welcome our lads to the field. Substitution on the field. Number 4, Yamal.
That gets us going once more.
To replace him is number 16.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he is... It's Gerrard! Tremendous from Gerrard! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. It's a promising position. Yamal. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yamal has it in a wide position. Messi with the short one. Hangs one in. That's a decent clearance. Played towards the other side. And it's Serginho. Can he get on the end? And a chance! It's a goal! So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Big chance! Brilliant from Lopez! About as smooth as it gets. He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Number 16, Furman.
So now the difference is 3. Serginho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Lopez. Messi. Now it's Yamal. And Fermin. It's Park Ji-sung. 60 minutes played. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Jean Neves tries one from range. And he's done very well to deal with it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Donatoni with the foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And it's Messi. Bellingham. And he's gone looking for safety. Van Dijk. And Serginho. And it's Van Dijk. And Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. And it's Messi. No, not quite on the same wavelength. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 23.
Mexico may be down, but not out just yet.
Taking place.
Now this could be a chance. Now it's Batistuta. Varane. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. It's a searching pass. Into the last quarter of an hour. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Bellingham. So we have further activity on the bench here. Rafinha coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Varane. Number 18, Batistuta. Number
Timber
13,
looking to provide the solidity his team so need.
Number 8, Gerrard.
Jean
Coming on the
Neves.
field. Number 12, Turnbull.
And it's Serginho.
Number 20, Massaro. Number 6, Glick.
Engages and
Number
forces him off the ball.
15, Rijkaard.
We expected better, and so did he. Rijkaard. Counts. And here's the chance to counter. Lopez. Fermin going face-to-face with his great rival. All shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And he's had it nicked away. Serginho looking to play him in. He's on it. Can he get away? Tries to get it clear. Serginho. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. Oh, good effort! Harmlessly behind. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Has been indicated.
Massaro. Now it's Lopez. Fermin charging forward, the ball at his feet. Timber. Alexander-Arnold. It's Van Dijk. And it's Messi. Now it's Drogba. Raul. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rafinha could move up a gear here. And that will be it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents. And